8 was the Dark Horse Track Attack. And Stu, I mean, it was awesome, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're going to show you a quick recap of the day, everything that went down, and then ultimately give you our thoughts afterwards. So check it out.
So this is actually my third time back in Charlotte this year alone. It's back and forth non-stop, so I ain't complaining. This one's fun. Gonna be hanging out with a friend. But in the meantime, I called an Uber, and they said it's a really fast car, so maybe it's like the premium deluxe package, but we shall see. Well, damn, look at that Mustang. Are you my Uber? I ordered a nice car.
Yeah, man, I got
the premium plus, man. Holy crap. Rev it. You're just like, hey. This is so cool being in the seat. I would say these hug you very well. We are ready to tear it up on the track right here. No, I'm joking. It's a nice Bronco, sir. Bye-bye. I was telling Chris it's so weird being in the passenger seat because I'm so used to seeing him in the videos, so it feels like the video of him talking like this, but instead I'm sitting here too. It's like, wow, it's like a real life video. Give us a review of the
IRL.
in real life. Wow.
In real life, sitting in traffic.
Complaining about the weather. It's actually a beautiful day out though. Perfect. 74 degrees and
There's actually a little bit of humidity here.
Yeah, where you're not like Vegas, you're just dying. So. Now, would you drive an automatic Dark Horse?
I would drive one. I wouldn't own one.
Okay.
I like gears too much.
Window. Bad. Don't put marks on Chris's car right off the bat. So, also we're doing car spotting while we're out here.
Yeah,
So
look at that.
He knew it was a Plaid right away. I didn't think it was a Plaid until I looked right at it. I was like,
completely inadequate brakes.
like, those are inadequate? That's more than enough, isn't it?
These are the ones that they burn through.
Oh.
Unless you get the $10,000 or whatever it is,
So
carbon
cool.
ceramic upgrade kit.
So look at that thing. Oh my gosh, this is a perfect picture actually right now. That is awesome. Car spotting with Chris. Tell us about this Mustang, sir.
Well, you see, it looks to be a 55 with black interior. Aftermarket wheels, American racing more than likely.
Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that much information, but that's amazing from that distance.
Just for conversion.
That's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful interior. That is nice.
They're all through the Midwest.
That is really nice. It's very,
It's that 5.0 badge that's incorporated into the 289. That's cool. It's got the 5.0 badge.
like what's underneath the hood is what you're saying. What's great about these is it's either CJ or Scott Drake parts. I can literally go up to
100%.
anybody. Every single Mustang, unless it's like parts matching. Everyone I go to, they're like, oh yeah. We are back and we're gonna start filming this bad boy. Get some exhaust clips for you guys and start though. Bro. Dude. Dude, that burnout, like... Dude.
Quick trip to Mexico.
That was super rad. Thanks for joining us. And then we'll be headed to the kickoff party tonight, or the dinner thing. So, super excited. That was perfect. Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
Casual
Just cruising, man. With the he had the bronze rims and everything too. So,
Dude's like, yeah, I'm a badass.
so these are the same Mustangs that they use on the Track Attack. They're pretty much all stock, right? And then the only thing is they're just caged in the back for safety, but same seats, everything, motor. It's pretty cool because I get to show you how capable this car is. I mean, I've been sideways in it almost with the NASCAR driver, so I have even a better NASCAR driver right here.
Oh, jeez.
Excited to test this out. I do like the AWD tips though on yours versus stock. It sounds good.
Look at that. They put extended hooks on there. ARP studs.
Oh wow.
Open lug nuts. And Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires.
Race car, look at that. Look at the camber right there. Yeah. Are you gonna cage yours?
Thank you so much. Survey coming to see.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Chris.
Yeah.
And this is
Let's see the slide. Oh man. The only school to wear the Ford. Oh.
Very cool. All right, guys, go ahead.
I'm Chris Cervenka. Really far drive from Fort Mill, South Carolina as well. Super excited to be here. Been autocrossing for about 10 years. HVDs here in Charlotte and up at VIR and down at the firm in Florida. So super stoked to be here.
Very cool. Yeah.
As you can see, a pretty good, cool view of the track. So those of you that haven't been here, basically the configuration we're running tomorrow is called the Roval, so it incorporates some of the banking on the oval and the infield road course. So all the twisty stuff you see in the center of the infield there, those will all be corners you guys are going to be running on tomorrow. And obviously up on the banking, those of you that haven't been on the banking before, it's pretty exciting for sure. The first lap you go up there. So this is going to be the track you guys are going to be driving on tomorrow. So pretty exciting. Our building there is just to the right of that water tower. So that's the building that we're going to be based out of. So that's where we'll come back at lunch and at the end of the day, and then the class.
So we're swinging by Duncan. First time, like it's a long time since we've been there. So
Yeah,
we definitely need caffeine.
we desperately need caffeine.
You're gonna be going really fast though in a little bit. So. Yep. Can capture that. So at the end of a rainbow, there's the Mustang dark horse.
Perfect.
That's actually really cool though. Like, wow.
Yeah, I believe that's right over Ford Performance Racing School.
100%.
all I need to do.
Grab these two tags.
Any drivers needing a helmet yet?
I do.
If you haven't done, all right, come on up.
You could go first.
Any drivers need a suit? You need a suit first.
Got it. Thank you.
Looks good. One more on. If you will grab one of those head socks. Our fashion accessory of the day.
This?
Yep.
You don't have that one.
Now.
It's a new merch too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the way you do it. To a central belt buckle. All right, for my Canadian. Where's my Canadian? Here we go. It's a hockey puck down there with slots. You can extend that belt buckle all the way out to the steering wheel and see what you're doing and click everything in. Because on that hockey puck, along the bottom of it is just slots, and you're going to click right in. First one goes straight across. There's an extra slot right at the bottom of the hockey puck for a sub strap, which comes up between your legs, and we're not using it.
All right, gang, you'll find your cards, got your name on the windshield there. Put your stuff in, and you can group right over. And the 500 will be heading over to the driver's. So, when we're transporting there and back, and you'll ride over there with your drivers. So lap belts only, no helmets, no Hans. Hop on in and fire them up. Well, if you're a driver, you're going to be the driver's seat. If you're a guest, you're going to be the passenger seat.
So then as we make our way over to where we're going to do our morning activities, we're going to be using private access roads for the racetrack here. There's a lot of stop signs. We do not need to stop for the stop signs, gang. We will slow roll through them as long as there's no oncoming traffic. If there is oncoming traffic, we do need to heed the right of way, but to keep this train moving, please do not stop for stop signs unless necessary. We're going to start over here by going to the far left, avoid two big holes. And we'll do a little bit more dodge and a feedback here. So again, just follow the park.
What do you think?
Ready for a nap?
Ready for a nap? Let's just take. Can I ride with you and just take a nap? That's how it works, right? Because you just go so easy.
Ridiculously specific, but 23 miles an hour out here is your target speed. 23. 20, 19, 18 is probably not going to work. You're not going to be carrying enough speed. 30, it's going to snap around so fast that there is absolutely no way you're going to control the car. All right, and that's just a function of how we have the course set up here. So we'll try to remind you, 23 miles an hour. Right? So, there you go. All right.
A lot of fun doing the drift brake here at the Ford Performance Racing School. Honestly, going that slow, especially in the wet, it really teaches you the vehicle dynamics of the car. You don't really have a ton of wheel speed. You're letting the inertia do the work for you. And frankly, it was just a lot of fun to be in that space, have an instructor telling you exactly what you need to be doing and how you can do it better, eventually become a better driver.
Oh, cool.
You get motion sickness?
No.
Yeah, we've got all the two original cars.
that just lets us know that we need to get on the brakes and take it sooner. Doesn't seem fair. The faster we go down the straightaway, the sooner we got to get on the brakes.
Got it.
On the brakes, easy.
It's the same Ford 500 that actually was at Utah back in the Ford Performance Racing School when I went in 2019. It's a lot of fun. They have a little bit different course setup this time. They let the car nice and loose, that we can feel everything that's happening at such a slow speed, but it kind of simulates things that would happen at a high speed. That way you can learn the vehicle dynamics in a very safe environment before we get out on track.
So autocross time. You were actually here not too long ago. There's a YouTube video of it earlier, right?
Yeah. Thankfully it's sunny today and not pouring rain. So it's going to be fun to get a little bit more grip out of the car and see what we got with some instructors that really know what they're doing.
Cool. That was your best run. It had to be. How do you feel about that one?
Not as quick as the one before.
Really?
No.
That one felt quicker.
I was pushing it too much.
It's just going to be great. We'll stay in track mode and we'll start doing that. In the afternoon, we're going to do lead follow. We'll have an instructor in front of you, then 2 or 3 cars behind him. And that's why it's important, like even going back over lunch, start thinking about staying close to the car in front of you. We want no more than 2 car lengths. And look right now, there are 2 cars right there. That's the length you want. We did autocross before lunch, and thankfully it was before lunch because it was a lot of fun. Even on the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, not quite as sticky as the Trofeo RS's, but man, these cars are super capable, and it's awesome in a controlled environment like that to be able to not only see the features at work, but push the limits. And obviously there's a level of competition too, which is fun. We did the autocross back in 2019 in the 2015 cars that Ford Performance Racing School had, but they had no timing element, so everything was just to learn and get better. This time they were timing. So I'm kind of
did ask towards the end, hey, like, hey, what's time?
Yeah, hey, where am I? And unfortunately, they don't share the times until the end of the day. So I'm curious where I fall, but I'm pretty excited to see just where I fell amongst the ranks here. But at the end of the day, it's a blast just being here. Super fortunate. And
what's next?
Oh, we're going to Charlotte Motor Speedway, the Roval, and we are racing the full course. All right, about to start the lead follow instructed laps at the Ford Performance Racing School in the dark horse. Really excited.
We are back at Charlotte Motor Speedway, where the drivers are driving around the track right now. Those are the GT500s going by, and then the Dark Horse guys are driving around too. It's really cool to see them be able to drive around the full track. Ford Performance Racing School really goes above and beyond. Super cool. Stay tuned.
And by doing that, you'll be, like, let's say, for example, the corner right behind us, 3 and 4. As I'm coming into 3, if I look ahead to the
van doing laps on this whole racetrack. It's the funniest thing to see. So doing this, does this give you more confidence in your personal vehicle?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's a huge investment in yourself as a driver, especially when you pay this much money for a performance car. You should know how to drive it. And coming to a school like this, especially when it's complimentary of Ford, like, how do you knock it wrong? Just get yourself here, and it's a day full of fun, a day full of learning, and it makes you a better driver in the end.
Sweet. Glad you had fun, man.
The car just kept wanting more. Like, it was doing the one-day school with the 15 car versus this. It's like night and day. Yeah, what this car is capable of in comparison to this.
Well, and it's a fine line, especially with the brakes in these. It's because there's an electronic assist to them with a boost.
Yes. All right, Stu, are you ready for this?
Let's go. I can't wait.
All right, man. It's going to be your ride along with the instructor.
Thanks, Ford Performance Racing School. Are you coming?
Woohoo!
Get rolling around the corner here.
Start picking up these first couple of corners, get some heat in the tires here. Brakes, let them roll in. Hell yeah.
So if you would just hop back in your car, guests, make sure you have your helmets and horns. Drivers, make sure you have your guests, and we'll head back over. Did you line it up a little more?
98.7.
Oh, that works, sure.
Make sure all your gear, all your gear is out of there.
Thank you again for a great
It's like trying to put on a seatbelt. The more you yank on it, the less it's going to consistent. Thank you. One of them. They can get one. Yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah. And it doesn't fit on this side. If you take it and flip it over, flip the bridge, flip the bleeds, you got one for the other side too. So we're going to call you guys down as we do this, gang. This is my...
All right, in the Dark Horse class, Chris Cervenka. And he had a 35.9.
Woo! There you go. Good job, good job. All right, so Chris, where you at, Spanka? You all right?
Yes, definitely.
Robert Molo.
This is speed right now, okay? So, kind of suck to have a great day ruined by getting pulled over and cops going, oh, you're doing 95. I was like, man, I thought I was like doing about 40. It seems so slow, right? So just watch those speedometers, cruise control.
So every time we come here, definitely have to get something. Ford Performance Racing School, thank you so much. It was freaking rad. And he graduated.
I graduated.
Like what? Yeah. Best autocross time too.
Heck yeah, that's what it's all about.
Thanks, guys.
The instructors know the limits of the students that are behind them, so they're going to start to push you lead a little bit quicker to see if you can keep up. And if you're falling back outside your comfort zone, you're not willing to go much faster, that's fine, they'll fall back. But the idea is you can follow his line, you can learn the racing line, you can learn the braking points, learn threshold braking, learn where to downshift, and frankly, use the car what it's built to do. And in comparison, I could talk all day about this. In 2019, doing the racing, so the one-day racing school in the 2015 cars, which at the time had 30,000 very, very hard track miles on them, and then jumping over to the dark horse, and that change of technology between 2015 and 2024 model years, this car is so incredibly capable. And that's one of my favorite parts about owners' experience schools like this, because it leaves owners super proud of the car that they just purchased. You know, and there's no other manufacturer out there that does that like Ford does with this racing school. And to offer that to people free of charge, all you got to do is get there if you buy a car like this. And now with the announcement of any Mustang owner can take advantage of a program like this here in Charlotte. Guys. I mean, it's way cool. If you're a Mustang enthusiast or a prospective Mustang enthusiast, that's one heck of a reason to go out and buy a Mustang right now, to be part of that Unleashed program.
And finally, I like how the instructors also said, thank you for kind of being a part of the Ford family and being a Ford enthusiast. It really shows how awesome it is and the community it is to be a part of all that. So definitely awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I had a blast filming the whole thing out at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Ford Performance Racing School instructors were phenomenal, and it was so cool hanging out with Chris and seeing what the Dark Horse can do. It's really, really cool. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be headed to Flagstaff, Arizona for the Overland Expo here shortly. Actually, on my way back to Vegas right now. Again, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned.